We've done it. We've made it. This channel is where I've wanted it to be for so long. We made it onto Reddit. Yes, we made it onto Reddit, baby. Made it onto the Mad Lads Reddit front page, as you can see, 13.7K. Yo, I have to give a big shout out to Keju Toph, if that's how you say your name. Bro, thank you for making this post. You made my morning. And I'm not even kidding. Reddit has always been to me like look, I don't even have a user. Like I used to, it got hacked like 2 years ago, and I was like, all right, I'm a lurker on Reddit. I love it, but I got so many awesome tweets from you guys about this post this morning. I know this is a day later, but this is good stuff. This is like, here's the thing. This is good stuff because we can talk about this. We can just have a chat about this and just, I'm so proud. I'm just so proud of this community and what we've done. So many thoughts to get off my head. I think I'm gonna just start reading. I've read some of it already in bed. Like I said, I got a bunch of tweets from you guys about that. It's called He Did What? And it's about my Rocket League video from a couple days ago, playing Rocket League while standing, which I'm doing right now, once again. This is gonna be called reading Reddit while standing. This is gonna, trust me, I'm gonna start a whole series, and I'm always gonna put while standing because it triggers so many people, and it's absolutely amazing. But let me start off by saying, first of all, I love from what I've read in bed. Like I said, I wanted to read a lot of this with you. I did read the first like couple pages of stuff. Some really good points, and some points I'd love to like counter argue and just talk about. That's why I always want you guys to know, and girls to know, that like I love what you post. I love the haters. I love the people who love the channel, the people who fight for me, the people who don't, the people who dislike, the people who like. Hey, I love you all. You make it a community. It's in every industry, entertainment, it's in politics, it's in everything. There's always gonna be haters, and there's always gonna be people who love what you do. Doesn't even matter if you're the craziest person in the world. Someone's gonna love you, someone's gonna hate you. So, I love it. Let's just start. Let me just start by just saying, this is one of my proudest thumbnails ever, okay? And of course it gets picked up and shit on and defended, and let me just tell you how I made this thumbnail, okay? Let's just go through it. I wish I saved it. I didn't save the PDF, but playing Rocket League while standing, right? Nothing crazy, but if you've been part of this community for a long time, you know I've talked about doing a standing episode for a while. I've had this stand-up desk for months, and I just never have done it. So I was just proud of that. So I was like, okay, playing Rocket League while standing, right? So why did I do all these standings? Because it looked cool. And then I realized I made a Photoshop error. Look how crappy that looks. Look at that line work. That's not good. That is not good line work. But yeah, whatever. It just looked cool with this awesome car flying in. I was like, man, that looks dope. Why the baby with the face? That's what triggered a lot of people in this, was like, why is there a baby, first of all? Second of all, I just freaking find kids hilarious. Like, I don't know, they're just funny. So watching him just go was great with like the, I don't know, it worked out. I literally typed in on Google Images, like standing up, and it showed this little baby standing up, and I made him small and it didn't look good. So I made him bigger, and this looked hilarious. So like, all in all, when we talk about this, just know, originally, was I coming from a place of clickbait? No, I think anyone who's a YouTuber, anyone who knows this kind of thing, or who's tried it, or who's tried to make thumbnails and titles that are catchy or like that will get people clicking but also don't offend, like, that's what I go for. I go for something that's interesting, but also you're gonna click on it. I'm not lying, playing Rocket, I was standing up. So like that, it's fun. That's like the fun part of YouTube. Don't take that away from me. Don't take it away from me. I like it. It's good stuff. This is what I liked it. Like, this is fun to me. And if it offends people, I completely understand. I love you. I'm sorry you feel that way. But let's read some of these points. We'll talk about it. I won't go too long. I'll put the link in the description if you want to read it yourself. But today I thought it'd be good just to, I don't know, this is exciting. I woke up. This is awesome, man. This is awesome. I love Reddit. I love the people on Reddit. They're just a bunch of And I'm one of them. Like, I'm on there all the time. A bunch of people who vent about something that's not going to get fixed usually, and everyone's venting, and it's like a event. Oh, it's like an event. Event. They're eventing. Oh, never mind. This is stupid. All right, let's start from the beginning. How can people make thumbnails like this and be proud of themselves? By getting lots of hits on YouTube, which translates into revenue. God damn it, doctor. He's absolutely right. This is why I hate YouTube. It's hard to find decent content. Isn't clickbait or bullshit or flat out ever. I don't think I ever use YouTube itself to discover content. To me, it's a glorified video hosting site. Nothing more. I rarely search for stuff on YouTube. Dengar, this is my bro. This is one of my defenders. I mean, he's not white knighting, but he has a good point here. If the thumbnail and title is clickbait, but the content is good in quality, who cares? I'm not saying my content is good in quality. My content is me just doing my thing, sucking at Rocket League, having fun, and just trying to make light of every situation. So if that's something you're interested in, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Creators got to make money. If that's their trend and gets them there, who cares? Rooster Teeth uses clickbait in all their titles and thumbnails. I do. Integrity is important to me. HM. I do. Integrity is important to me. So apparently, me playing Rocket League while standing, I've lost all my integrity. I am a whore, just clickbait whore. I'm not having fun with this. Like, it's not a fun thing. Like, I don't know. I think there's such a difference between, whatever. I can get into this. Let's keep reading what people are saying. If they have to pull, and honestly, please give me your opinions in the comments. Like, this is what I live for. I love knowing. Because if this really offends most of my community, I would change it in a heartbeat. If the capital letters thing, the only reason I do caps locks titles is because when I started YouTube, Rob had helped me out and he showed me, like, that's what you do. I'm waiting for the episode where I do like lowercase. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. So what did HM say? If the thumbnail's clickbait, the content is good, who cares? That's what Dangar said. Integrity is important to me. If someone feels like they have to pull this shit, then I'm not interested. Plus, more often than not, clickbait content is absolute shit anyway. I agree. If I said playing Rocket League while spinning a freaking, what are they called? The little flipperoonies, the little spinners with a fidget spinner, playing Rocket League with a fidget spinner in one hand and my dick in the other, and I don't have a fidget spinner and my cock in the other hand, and I'm not playing Rocket League, that is clickbait. There we go. I agree. Every title that I've ever had, whatever it says in the title happens. People got mad. Hey, you weren't freestyling. Yes, I was freestyle. I was rapping. Is it like a little like, oh shit, he got him? Yes, that's fun for me. And is that rude? Maybe. Maybe I'm like teasing my audience or lying in a way that's like, but like I think, I don't know what it is, but it's just this fun kind of way of doing thumbnails and titles. It's just fun. Watch any video, they lose kind of channels. They're all the same kind of low effort crap that isn't low effort crap that is infecting the internet these days. Whatever happened to making content for the sake of making good content rather than to maximize revenue? Why does everything have to be so cynical and manipulative to try and trick you into getting them a few cents of ad revenue? Trust me, my man, it's not a few cents. That's the sad thing. What YouTube has done is if you don't do clickbait, you know, I'll even say what I do is a type of clickbait. Sure, that's fair. But if you don't do that and your content is not like, it's sad. It really sucks, dude. I agree. It pisses me off that I can't just be like playing ranked twos with my boys. Part 1, part 2, part 3. If I did that, views go off no matter what. You have to keep it interesting. You have to keep it fresh. Your core audience has to understand that that's what you're doing. And new people do come in from that, from like the new titles. So it sucks, man. I agree. Whatever happened, has that ever been the case in any medium? All forms of content is created to make money. It's just that normally in order to make money, you have to make something interesting. Vlogbrothers, you know, talking about the Vlogbrothers. Yeah, I watched them back in college. If you really feel this way, then I'm sad for you. Maybe money is the most important reason to do anything in your life. But a lot of people do things because they enjoy doing them or to share their creation with others. And the fact they manage to make a living doing it as a fringe benefit. HM, I really respect a lot of what you're saying, and I understand where you're coming from. But I think, you know, I think people look too much into it. Like, yes, this is a revenue. This is how I make money. Yes, this is one avenue. Yes, this and Twitch. That's my job. That's my job. So if you're telling me I just have to add a little bit of color and spice up the title a little to pull in 2 times more money, I'm not sure if that's the case, but I'm just saying to do better in my job and it doesn't offend my core people, like the core community who watches, it just offends some people from Reddit every once in a while, I'm gonna do it. And I think anyone would. I don't think that's whoring yourself out. I don't think that's selling yourself out. I think that's smart business, period, you know? And sadly, YouTube is a business. It is. And that's like why we've been getting all the crap. I'm gonna say fuck right now in this video. My video is getting now pushed to age-restricted content because that's who I am as a person. Like, I'm not gonna hold myself back from saying it, but at the same time, I'm still like I love looking at the positive sides of everything. That's like who I am. You know what I mean? So sorry, we're gonna say a lot of stuff. If you follow, awesome. If not, no big deal. But thank you for being here. Even if clickbait thumbnails weren't about making money, you still want as many people as possible to see the things you created. If a catchy thumbnail ruins your morning, you're trying to be offended. You're so whiny and entitled. Savage, dude. Savage. This is why I love Reddit, because there's like both sides. I don't, you know, whiny and entitled. I go back and forth with that because it's like when people are like, clickbait, John. Here's one argument that I think is on here. It's like you ran out of ideas. The truth is, I've been like feeling like crap, crazy migraines, been sick. So out of ideas, no. When I'm out of ideas, I'll stop doing Daily Rocket League. I promise you that. But as far as like, I've always said I wanted to do a stand-up episode, so I did. And that, it was just fun for me. It was just fun for me. Let's see, what else? Good points. It's not about appealing to the few who care about integrity, though. It's about being successful business. My boy Dengar coming back. If a quick Photoshop and title can double your income. That's what I just said! Without changing content, then good for that guy. If the title and thumbnail are enough to turn you off and your content that you like before the point, seems like the problem lies with you. The vast majority of YouTube views come from random internet users. Very true. About 50% comes from suggested users or suggested. So that is, God, Dengar. I bet he's a secret YouTuber. I bet he's I'm gonna look up Dengar after this. The vast majority of YouTube views come from random internet users who see the cover of a book and decide immediately if it's worth watching. Sorry that you don't like it, but clickbait is going to be everywhere for a very long time. Absolutely agree, man. And it sucks. It really does. Like I said earlier, it sucks, but it's the way it is. It's the way it is. And HMJ, fair enough, mate. You do you. It's just not for me, and that's fair. And that's what I was saying. There's gonna look at the video. Playing Rocket League. This is right now today. It's going. The dislikes are going. I usually get like 50 dislikes a video. 50 people usually hate my content. About 3,000 to 5,000 like it. So it's like a good number. You know, not everyone likes, obviously. 90,000 people. I wish everyone would either like or dislike. Maybe not, though. Maybe I don't wish that. So it's like, you know, a video like this now that's on this Reddit is going to get a lot of dislikes because people who don't know me don't understand where I'm coming from it. And that's why I thought this video would be fun for any of my core peeps who watch or anyone who wanted to check out like my side of it. Cool. This is not a big thing at all. It's just fun. It's fun. What else? Rooster Teeth is garbage. I mean, you know, teach their own. I think that the internet groups too much into clickbait. This isn't clickbait. I'm willing to bet he's actually standing while playing Rocket League. I was. It was awesome. The thumbnail is to make a video more appealing, and it works. It's like wrapping up your packing with a bow or putting cartoon characters on cereal boxes. Clickbait would be like crazy Rocket League handicap, where it baits a user to think and to find out what the handicap is, only to find that he's not that crazy or entertaining. His title is accurate. Not sure where the baby comes from. Google images. I'm sorry about that. That's a little clickbait. That's fair. but I don't think his audience are clicking for the baby. Something doesn't need to be described inaccurately to be clickbait. Clickbait can also come from a form of graphics, all caps, things like that. So putting things, I didn't know that. So apparently a lot of people think putting things in caps lock makes a video clickbait. Good to know. Good to know. Then I clickbait everything. I am a clickbaiter. I'm a master clickbaiter. And that's okay. I mean, I honestly just care about the people who care about these videos, who actually watch, who are still watching 15 minutes into a rant / hangout while reading Reddit comments. Like, that's who I care about. So if it offends you, my peeps, my homies, my homegirls, the new people who are coming in who are like either liking the video or not, if it offends you, let me know. Let me know. I don't think that there's a hard line to be drawn for clickbait. There's not. It's really weird. It's just like why some people think it's, you know, I was gonna say orange and orange, but that's not it. Apples, you say banana, I say banani. Wait, what is the saying? All right, listen, feeling dumb today. I'm getting a migraine again. I swear it's coming on. You know, in the case the thumbnail shoves a baby in there, repeats the word standing in all caps, and again capitalizes the whole title. In the context of the subject of the video, playing a video game standing, this is incredibly pretentious as the premise isn't interesting at all. That's the humor behind it. The attention leans solely on the first presentation, not on the content itself. At least I assume. See, if you knew my videos, you would know that I never stood up playing Rocket League, and it changed the way I played. It was fun. It was different. And I was just having fun with it. Like, my intentions were so, let's just have some fun. Let's just have some fun. What else do we have? I never seen this kind of clickbait bullshit. YouTube actually stopped suggesting this kind of videos if you mark them as not interesting. Well, that'd be dope. I like that idea. Probably get every downvote would be a not interesting vote, which sucks. Even good YouTubers have to resort to clickbait these days. Of course, that's the market. That's like what we're dealing in business. When you find out this is the trend, you can be a sick, badass, savage YouTuber. You know, like Neat Mike. Whoa, like Neat Mike, or like, you know, iDubbbz, or like these guys who can just fucking like go against the grain and that have these just incredible ways of looking at things that work. I'm not one of those guys, sadly. I'm not saying I'm a minion or I'm like a person who has to go along. I do things very different on some like aspects of the channel, but as far as making a thumbnail brighter and having a fun title, I have no problem with that. I actually really enjoy it personally. That's just me. Believe it or not, it's possible to have a successful career in gaming or YouTube without a face cam, screaming, overreacting. And clickbait video. You just need to be, well, interesting. I agree. It's a lot easier to use gimmicks to get your foot in the door. I know when I see a fucking thumbnail like this, I will never click on the video. I can't stand this shit. This is why my favorite big YouTuber is probably Etho. I'm not big on Minecraft anymore. It's just, see what I mean? People just venting, and it's beautiful. I love you, Reddit. Never change. Never change. You're beautiful. Well said. I'm just trying to think if there's any other good points. I like this one. I read this. My best friend's cousin's a medium big YouTuber, 380K subs. When I met him the first time, he was sitting at 80K without any view of getting more subs. But then he got in contact with some big YouTubers in Germany, and they told him to make those clickbait titles. In over a single year, he made 300K subs and a fuck ton of money. Seriously, this guy is a year older than me, and it's insane how much money he makes through his videos. I would love to know what YouTuber this is. How much? What's a fuck ton of money? Is a fuck ton of money like $1,000 a month, or 5, or 10, or 20, or 50? Like, what's I want to know. I'm very curious, man. So Sensei, if you can get back to me, let me know what a fuck ton of money is, because I would love to know. It got 3.3K views in 36 minutes, so it seems worth it to me. I mean, here's the thing, man. Like, I could have done. It's so weird. You put the newest, rarest Rocket League skin in the thumbnail and title, it's gonna do amazing. If you're a starting YouTuber, same thing. It'll do better than all your other videos because it gets put and suggested. It sucks that that's the way it is, but that is the way it is. That is the way it is. Let's think. Just because you would doesn't mean thousands of YouTubers who do this would think the same thing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I never click on thumbnails like this, no matter how interesting the title may be. This video is always trash that follows the same generic template. You know, some people were standing up for me in the sense of like, you guys don't watch his content, you don't know it. But it wasn't about that. This whole thing was just really interesting, and you guys can read it. It's really interesting. There's some great points. I'm trying to see standing. It just looks cool, okay? It looked cool. His content isn't that bad. He isn't that bad of a dude either. Hangs around my online. Yo, do I know your friends' alternate content? Thanks, bro. All this YouTube shit makes me feel old. I want to get on my lawn and yell at the kids. They're rotting their brain with that garbage. Honestly, you guys are like losing brain cells watching me right now. I think this is meant to be sarcastic. I hope it is. It absolutely was, Jay Hawkins. It was just a fun thing, but whatever. Oh, there's more comments on that? I exploit my child for you. That's not my kid, okay? I would never put my kid, I mean, unless my kid does do a Rocket League video with me, like when he's born. That'd be really weird. He's like just like a fucking little embryo thing. I'm like, yo, what's up, dude? Playing Rocket League, put a controller in his hand. See, that I'm not gonna sell out my kid. God, just looked at his YouTube channel. All his video titles are in caps and have thumbnails like this. Would not recommend. Don't do it. Don't come to my, if you're here now, you need to run. 21 minutes of a rant, you need to leave. He yells too much. He's unauthentic. Get out of here. Oh man, it's just good stuff. It's just good stuff. There was a savage post, I think, right here. It's not often, I think. I hope he's in a wheelchair. It's the only way this would be impressive. Jesus, man. Oh, and then they talk about a Twitch streamer who literally pretended to be in a wheelchair his entire time streaming on Twitch, and then like people found out he could get up and like he moved. It was just crazy. More like John Standman. Holy I need to change my name. This is so good. This must be the work of an enemy stand. Yes. Oh man, here comes. This is when Reddit does this, it just starts popping off. Like people start getting jokey. It's just, I love it. I love it. I call clickbait on this. There's no way he actually stood up the man. There's no way, the Sandman. I call clickbait on this. I love this, man. I love it. I don't know why, but the thumbnails just irritate me. So I think it's just like a personal opinion. It's, you know, they start talking about YouTube money. Isn't theoretical anymore. These idiots actually make bank with their nonsense. Meanwhile, vloggers, come on, bro, that even mention something closely resembling current affairs, no matter how dry and mundane, lose their monetization. Bro, do you know what you're talking about, Friendly? Do you understand what you're talking about? I've told you. If I say, God fucking damn it, bro, what are you saying? Yes, I just cussed. I'm losing my monetization, not fully. No one loses their monetization fully unless they're using other people's content. I could. Maybe the whole Reddit community will take my money from this video, you know? But like, you go into this age restricted area, which is like now no longer anyone like under a certain age of an account, if their parents have it blocked or whatever, can watch your videos. And the thing is, the truth is, a lot of kids watch YouTube. And when I say kids, and a lot of you are kids who are watching, a lot of teens, a lot of adults. Like my community, I know is from the age of like 11, I think, like is like the starting age, all the way up to like 50. You know, less on each end of the spectrum, 11 and 50, but like I know my audience. I think I have a pretty good grasp on it. But then they talk about family friendly versus risky controversial. My videos do get put under risky controversial. I'm not a family friendly channel, even though like I'm usually pretty laid back on like cussing and like stuff. Like I'm not, sadly, I'm not. John Balderizzo, my boy. Who is that? Shalashka. F2, baby. Ripney, Mike. You know, we miss you, Mike. We miss you. This is why I donate to cancer research for the John Salmon disease. Riz and Sizz are way more funny. There's only so much you good and you serious. They start talking smack about Riz and Sizz, and then people are standing up for them. This is Reddit, baby. This is Reddit. This is it. Look how long this is. And this has only been up for a few hours. John is so fucking trash at Rocket League too. Duh. Obviously, you don't watch me for my skills. This is great though. And honestly, I've watched a couple of this guy's video and he's just a piece of garbage, to be honest. Also, #1 most annoying. But Thank you for saying I'm number one. That's really nice. I don't think so, dude. There's some higher Rocket League YouTubers than me, which is really saying something. What? I've watched almost, and then we got England boy, like never once misogynistic or garbage about him. He may be annoying to you, I get that, but he has a wife and a baby. And mostly speaks of. I don't remember the name of the vid, but it's just there's something he said, very questionable things. John doesn't make videos like that. That's neat, Mike. This is the best. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Like, the people who go against me, the people who stand with me, it doesn't matter. That's that's the business of it, you know. And I try and stay out of this kind of stuff, but this was too good. Like, you have to admit, like, reading these is so fun. I just always hope in the end, you know, I'm just having fun with this. And I really, yes, of course it's a business. Of course I make money off of this, but like, if at any time it loses its fun, then I'm no longer doing what I've always like dreamed of doing. This is a dream, man. I'm just having fun creating videos. Some of them are gonna be dumb. Some of them will be like, fuck you, John, that was stupid. Some of them will be like, damn, Rocket League the movie, like hours, put some editing into it, like intense hour, like it's just, some of them will be great. Some of my videos will be absolute shit. But I will always be the same guy that you saw a year ago or 2 years ago on YouTube, whenever you're watching this. So I love you guys. This was awesome. Thank you so much. This is like a dream of mine, you know, just to make the front page of Reddit. Mad Lads, you know, Mad Lads, much love. Thank you again, just everyone who commented on this and who continue to comment on it. Listen, I respect it. I respect every opinion. I will listen to it. I will feel something from it. I will try and react to it. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for everything. Much love, much respect. Have an amazing one. And yeah, first Rocket League Reddit standing up video. So if you want to see more of these, you know, make sure to, you know what to do. I'm not going to tell you. Peace.